Two, so give me a break.
Connor, after being in this program all this time, to be named a captain, what does that honor mean to you, especially being from the state as well?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. You know, like I've been here 5 years now, so to just be able to gain the trust and respect from your teammates, you know, those are the ones who voted for you, so it means a lot. You know, I've voted for a lot of different guys over the past 4 years, so to have somebody vote for you, it means something.
You've been around some pretty great captains in your career. What do you feel like you took the most from those guys?
Just being there for your teammates. I remember talking when I was at SC Media Days about how I thought Darius Rodman was there for me when I was becoming a starter, and just, you know, having that same opportunity to do that to somebody else is, you know, really the most exciting part about being a captain.
At SEC Media Days, I can't remember if it was you or Coach Drink, but they said you're around 85%.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel right now?
Feel pretty good. You know, these past couple weeks, getting back into things, it's been nice to play football again and just not stand on the sidelines. So I feel good and I'm excited.
Connor is the guy who kind of sets everything up on the line with some of the shifts and changes the last few days. How long does it take any time at all to get comfortable with different guys?
Yes and no. I mean, Caden going to the tackle and then Dom sliding over left guard, like I've been playing with him at right guard, so you really don't see a lot of difference there. And then Curtis coming in, I haven't had a lot of reps with, so there's definitely like some communication there, just talking with each other, you know, just, you know, getting the feel for things, I guess, like you could say. Yeah, there's definitely a little just first couple days getting a feel for things, but it's been about a week now, I'd say, so I think we got some of the kinks lined out.
What stands out about Curtis's growth, you know, since he's been here?
Curtis? Yeah, I mean, he's had a lot of growth. I think him and Tristan are in the same class, which would be the class after me. And I think the both of them have honestly improved a lot. You know, you see, like, Tristan was a guy on the travel squad last year. I think Curtis was on the scout team. You know, now he's with the ones. Like, I think that just shows the dedication, I guess you could say, he has, and, you know, the want to improve. Like, everybody talks about it, but how much do you really want it, and, you know, go get it for yourself. So.
How would you evaluate Curtis's performance since moving up into the ones?
Good, really good. You know, he's playing with a lot more confidence than he's had before. And I think that's the biggest thing for him is just like believing in himself. Like, we all know he can do it, but like, you know, like we can't do it for you, you know. So seeing him grow and have that confidence and some swagger about him is pretty cool.
When did the decision start being made about Keaton Green shifting out to the outside, and what was it about him this time that made him ready to make that movement out there?
I don't know when Coach Drink made the decision. I guess it would have been when we scrimmaged Saturday. So last Monday did he get moved, I believe? I don't really know exactly the day he got moved, but they moved him out to left tackle and then bumped Curtis in. And, you know, I think you get to see some of the athleticism that Caden really has. You know, at guard, it's you know, you got the tackle and the center, but out there at tackle, like, you're a little bit more on an island, and you really get to see him work. Like, he's got the ability. He's a really good player.
Connor, while you've been recovering, Tristan Wilson's been taking a lot of snaps at center. Can you talk to me a little bit about the growth you've seen from him over the years and what he's developed into?
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten so much better. You know, he's a real technician. You know, his footwork, you know, the steps, like, you know, making sure his steps are forward, not going backwards, making sure it's not too wide. You know, you can really see, like, he takes a lot of detail and a lot of, like, pride in that, and, like, it's really helped him transition from a guy, like, you don't know if you can count on to somebody who's, like, if he goes in the game, there's no drop off.
What's it been like going against your guys' front seven every day in practice?
It's good. Trotter's a hitter, man. He's got some weight on him. You know, the linebackers, they all can run. You know, Nick Rodriguez is really good. Khalil brings it every day. And then Chris McClellan, Marquise Gracial, those are two big guys. You know, they can push the pocket, press you. You know, they're not light, that's for sure.
Talking about Marquise, where have you seen his development as you're going against him?
I would say just in, like, the speed of the game has had to slow down for him. You know, I remember a time when it, like, slowed down for me, and it's got to slow down for him because, like, the way he plays and he sees it, you can tell he's reacting faster, you know. I used to feel like he's a little behind here, you know, like, you got him reached. Like, it's not like that no more. Like, he knows what's going on, and he really sees it, and he's improved a lot.
Connor, Coach Drinkwitz talked the other day about how Dominic has been like the glue of the offensive line. Could you just talk about his impact both as a player and as
so when he first got here in the spring, he took half for half the spring he took reps at center, and then they moved him right guard, and then last week got moved to left guard. So I think you just see, you know, his position flexibility, being able to play all interior positions. You know, he can go back to center if something were to ever happen to me and Tristan. Like, he's got the ability to do it all, and I think that's where you see, like, the quote-unquote glue.
All right, thanks, Carl.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.